Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we are back watching Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. We've made it to movie 6. It feels on one hand that we're flying through these, and on the other hand, it still feels like we've been on this massive journey because we are watching them at around about a once a week pace, which I think is nice.
Yeah.
I like having time to digest and think about stuff, and
Get to read your comments.
Yeah, get to help some people, explain some of the gaps in law, and our mods are helping us out as well. Things that we might have missed, and then we come to the next movie and we're ready to go.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm still wrapping my head around, I mean, I'm probably wrapping my head around a lot, but is the whole muggle-born, mudblood, like all that kind of thing.
Terminology. There's a lot of terminology. I'm just not stressing too much about it. I know there's a lot of it that I've got it wrong, and there's just so many terms, so we're getting there slowly.
Yeah. But that kind of brings us to this movie, which is the Half-Blood Prince. So half-blood, I think, means that one of your parents, like if I was a parent, I'm half wizard or witch or whatever they are.
I think it's because his dad was a pure blood and his mum wasn't. His dad's a pure blood wizard, but his mum was a wizard born from two human parents. I think that's the whole half-blood.
Maybe, yeah. So I'm assuming they're speaking about Voldemort.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Harry.
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, then, it could be either or, to be honest, because they're sort of intertwined. So it's hard. I like the Voldemort theory. I also felt like it would be Harry, but yeah, it could be either or.
Yeah, I'm not too sure that it is Harry. Oh, now I get what you were saying about the half-parent.
Yeah, if you're talking about Voldemort, I don't know anything about his parents.
Well, he said that his father, I'm pretty sure, was a muggle or half. That's why I get confused because I don't remember exactly like the terminology, but his father, Tom
Riddle's father.
Yeah, Tom Riddle's father was half something.
Okay, cool. Now, let's leave that thought there before you hurt yourself. Now, speaking of terminology and corrections, I think I needed to correct a couple of things from last movie. I had some confusions about the terminology had thrown me off and I was making some wrong points. So I wanted to clear up that to those of you in the comments who were stressing, I now understand. So the first one...
Thanks to yours truly.
No, and thanks to our mods and the commenters. So the first one is they actually are called unforgivable curses, which I still find weird.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird because... Go get it all out, then I can actually explain to the good people my thought process.
Go on.
Are you finished?
I'm done. Maybe.
When I played Hogwarts Legacy, the game, I don't know, I had a memory of them being called something else. Obviously they weren't, and I don't know, it's weird, but the term unforgivable curses just had no familiarity with me, still doesn't. So obviously that one went over my head, but that was the correct term. And with regards to Harry's mum...
All you have to do is listen.
Jesus, you can't help yourself. I've been waiting for this all week. After the last movie, we went and looked some stuff up and realised that I was wrong on a couple of things. I've been waiting all week for this. I guarantee you should be dreaming about it. So when they refer to Harry's mum as a muggle, I get the terms of... Because muggles usually called humans, but I think it was muggle-born they referred to her as. And I assumed that muggle meant human... But no, she was like Hermione, where she was born from two humans, but she herself has wizardry, she has powers. So
the last discussion that we had about, oh my God, how did she put this protection curse? Don't worry about that.
Yeah, so now that makes things a little bit clearer. Just thought I'd clear those two up.
So that's the end of the apology tour.
It wasn't an apology, it was clarification. In other news, funnily enough, this morning, I don't know if it was on my mind, but I actually was dreaming about Harry Potter. I was saying Pudgey a little bit. I was in like a big hallway with like a bunch of professors and wizards and stuff.
Of course you'd put yourself with the top dog.
But none of them, well, I wasn't, but I was like, I don't know what I was. I wasn't really like aware of myself that much.
Yeah.
But they weren't the professors from this movie. I like my own creation. And then there was a point where there was some threat, but I don't think it was Voldemort. And Harry was like really defending himself and his rage was fueling his power. But instead of having a wand, he had like some giant golden sword. and it was like on flames. And I remember thinking it was like the Goblet of Fire sword. I don't know why. And he was
Goblet
like,
of Fire sword.
because the movie 4 is called Goblet of Fire.
Oh, and you thought that's what it was.
Yeah, like
Right.
it's not an actual thing, but I just
Yeah.
sort of thought it was. And he was like, the sword was like flaming with embers as he was getting angrier, and then yeah, I sort of woke up, and there's probably more to it, I don't remember. But anyway, so I've obviously been enjoying this enough because I've been dreaming about it. And
Yeah, when Spartan has dreams about the shows or movies or, media that he is watching, you know that he is like into
well,
it.
either I'm into it or it's giving me nightmares. There have been some of our shows that have given me nightmares, but
Boys.
yeah, but yes, you can officially accept me into Hogwarts because I am one of you guys. You, not so sure.
I'm like Hermione, a little know-it-all.
You just little muggle mudblood filth.
Wow. Yeah, I really don't know it all. It's a lot to process, but the world is so big and vast and everything is so alive. And I know you guys are saying there's a lot more details in the books and a lot of things have been left out of the movies. But regardless of that, as movie watchers, as movie viewers, it's been really, really
Still a
good.
lot, yeah. So now that we've rambled about a whole bunch of stuff other than what we're getting into, coming into this movie, where we left off, the minister and the ministry finally saw that Voldemort is alive.
Took them time.
Yeah, it took their time. The last words were, he's back. So I imagine now, and it's been thrown in the newspapers everywhere, so there's no more delusion or pretending it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Everyone now knows that Voldemort is back, and I imagine that's going to change the whole world quite drastically.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I wonder what the state of mind of everyone as a collective is right now. Like, what is the world gonna look like? Is it gonna be like more dark and gloomy rather than everyone all chirpy and stuff? Don't know.
Yeah, a lot more serious that they know the imminent threat.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we saw Dumbledore have an epic showdown against, as he said, Tom. It's cool, like Voldemort. But I love
that.
I love how to Dumbledore it's still Tom. So that was really cool. We got to scope out a little bit of how powerful Dumbledore is. He's probably not in his prime because he's so old, but Voldemort was still stronger. So he's obviously a really big threat. And Voldemort's like crew, they were, well, one of them, the cousin to Sirius Black, Blast Sirius Black, they're sort of meant to be dead, but because he went into some sort of portal that only Harry could see,
Yeah.
and we saw his soul leave his body, I feel like he more got trapped somewhere rather than dead. I'm not sure,
I
but
hope so because I feel like we haven't gotten enough of Sirius. I feel like I want to see more from him.
agree. I feel like there was a lot more we could get from that character, yeah. So from what I've understood from commenters as well, which I think we misunderstood, I'm still a bit blurry on the details here, but apparently it's Snape was actually a
Death Eater.
Death Eater, but then when Voldemort was defeated, Dumbledore sort of like won him over and then had him as a spy. So it's interesting because we've obviously given Snape the benefit of the doubt a fair bit, that there's goodness to him. And I think that still stands true, but at the same time, he was a genuine follower of Voldemort.
Yeah, I can imagine that, he was so wrongly done by as a child and he just wanted some kind of justice or revenge or, to feel important in the world. And I can imagine that Voldemort made a lot of people feel that way. So I do feel like that is Snape's story. I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, we'll find out, but I just see the goodness in him and I unfortunately tend to see that in a lot of people. So that could blind me a little bit, but I don't think that he is this malicious person deep
No.
down. So,
But in which he's obviously got, a strong light and dark part within him.
yeah.
And I wonder later on in the story how that will play out now that Voldemort's back. It's interesting too that Snape is head of Slytherin because we know
Yeah.
Voldemort was in Slytherin. And I mean, he uses snakes and stuff. So it's sort of like his, Lucius Malfoy is in Slytherin. So Slytherin seems to be more of the worst people.
Yeah. Well, everyone was saying Voldemort's nose is like a snake's nose. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But then Snape is the head of Slytherin, so there's a lot of tie in there. And we're still in the grey area about our theory with thinking that Snape had a connection to Harry's mother, but we haven't seen anything yet to confirm that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that in this movie we might get a bit more on Snape's background because we did get that last movie.
Just a glimpse.
I think at this point Harry will be a sixth year because every movie's set in a year.
Yeah.
We were told. So we've watched 5 movies. So he'll be sixth year. I think he'll be 16 at that point as well. So I mean, it's cool. I'm loving seeing that character grow up. I'm excited each time because they get older, they get more powerful, more mature, and the movies get darker. Every movie's built upon the last. So
Yeah.
now we're on movie 6. I'm really looking forward to see how this is going to go. And then we've got the 2-parter movie 7 and 8 coming after that, which is like, I feel like this is a real crunch time now we're in.
Yeah, I think so. It's just great that even, 5 movies in, we get to see the characters that, even from movie 1. So it just makes the world feel so cohesive and alive and things like that. And it makes the watch more enjoyable because you're not trying to catch up every movie.
Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you do want to join the Spartan Pudgey family over there and watch the uncut reaction to this movie or get our reactions to the upcoming movies early, we'll leave a link in the description down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this reaction. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Is that Draco in the bottom
Harry
there?
Potter.
Yeah.
Who's Harry Potter?
Oh, no one.
I think he was taken to Azkaban. It looks like Azkaban's latest resident. He's saying, not Draco, Lucius.
Hey, I was wondering.
11. That's when I get off.
That's bold.
Fair
Tell
enough.
me all about that tosser Harry Potter.
That tosser. Oh, poor guy, he is Harry Potter. Oh,
That is awesome. I love that. That's an entrance.
Rather unpleasant to behold, isn't it? The tale is thrilling, if I say so myself. But now is not the time to tell it.
oh, his hands all black.
Yeah, it is. Something's happened. Oh, he's going to stand her up.
Oh shit, that would suck traveling like that.
Harry, I assume right about now you must be wondering why I brought you here. Am I right?
Actually, sir, after all these years, I just sort of go with it.
That's fair enough. That's a good response. I'm thinking this was his parents' house.
Oh. Oh shit.
Okay, I'm
That's not a
guessing
good
it's not his
sign.
parents' house.
That's not a good sign. Oh no. Oh no.
Merlin's beard! No need to disfigure me, Elvis.
But I must say you make a very convincing armchair.
That is so weird.
The hell?
Hiding in plain sight.
I'd like you to meet an old friend and colleague of mine, Horace Slughorn. Horace? Well, you know who this is.
Everyone knows who Harry is.
Don't think I don't know why you're here, Albus. The answer's still no. Absolutely and unequivocally no.
To what question? Seems like he doesn't want to be involved in anything.
You look very like your father.
So we've been told.
The eyes, of course. You have your...
My mother's eyes, yeah.
So we keep getting told.
Your mother was one of my absolute favourites.
Was he a
There she
teacher or
is,
something?
Right at the front.
Yeah, it might have been.
Ah, yes. Regulus Black. You no doubt know of his older
Regulus
brother, Sirius,
Black.
died a few weeks ago.
I don't think we've met Regulus Black so far, no.
You mind if I take this? I do love knitting patterns.
No way. That's so weird.
I would have considered it a great personal triumph if you consented to return to Hogwarts. Oh, well.
Oh, he's playing a
Like
smart
my friend Mr.
game.
Potter here, one of a kind.
It'd be an honor to teach him.
He played the Potter card. Took him back to nostalgia memory lane and...
I mean, he took himself there, all these amazing students would have loved to teach Sirius.
All right, I'll do it. But I want Professor Merrythorpe's old office, not the water closet I had before.
Anything you want to... Oh, what a place to land.
It's not ideal. And only he landed there. What the hell?
Dumbledore, do better.
What did Dumbledore do? Like drop him off along the way?
Ooh.
You know who she is?
Yeah. All grown up now.
Someone say Harry.
Me, Nosy. Is he up there with you?
Of course not. I think I know if my best friend was in my room, wouldn't I?
Is that an owl I heard?
So does Hermione like live with them? She's always with them.
She doesn't really have a family.
She does. They're just not wizards.
Harry!
Dude, she's grown taller than him. Holy shit, she's
There's
grown.
a little connection there, I see.
Got a bit of toothpaste.
Oh, they're getting a bit chummier.
Yeah, they're building their connection too.
Sissy, you can't do this. He can't be trusted.
The Dark Lord trusts him.
The Dark Lord's mistaken.
Who does the Dark Lord trust? Surely they're not talking about Draco.
No, it looks like Snape's hands. The clothing, it looked like Snape.
Huh. Peter, Peter, Peter.
Yeah, it was his hands.
The Dark Lord himself forbade me to speak of this.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak. Put it down, Bella. We mustn't touch what isn't ours.
Oh shit, this is kind of cool.
Dealing with children.
I've played my part well, so well. I've deceived one of the greatest wizards of all time.
I still think it's the other way around.
I can't change the Dark Lord's mind. But it might be possible for me to help Draco.
How? What trouble is he in?
Make the unbreakable vow.
It's just empty words.
She's so creepy.
Damn, so it's very intriguing, the relationships here.
Take out your wand.
You ain't gonna show up Snape like that.
If Draco should fail, will you yourself carry out
This is the questionable one.
the Dark Lord has ordered?
Because I believe the other two, but this one is like, oh.
I will.
Damn, now he's bound by an oath.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh no. Everyone got their wands from Ollivander's.
Oh, why isn't this closing down? Because of Voldemort. Shit.
Everyone's just scared and abandoning everything.
Is it me or do Draco and Mummy look like two people who don't want to be followed?
Guess who's following them? I do feel sorry for Draco. Like,
Yeah.
he was just brought into this world. Probably doesn't even want to do it. Who knows?
Oh, that's that Fenrir guy, I think. It's wanted.
That is creepy. Oh my god, he's massive.
Looks like a half werewolf kind of guy. I don't know. Yeah, already this movie's much darker. It's wasting no time.
So what was Draco doing with that weird-looking cabinet? And who were all those people?
If only we knew.
He's one of them. One of what?
Harry is under the impression Draco Malfoy is now a Death Eater.
Why are they always doubting him, like, with all the evidence? I get it's a lot, but doubting Harry at this point is just stupid after everything that's panned out.
I think so too.
Oh, Dumbledore speaks. I'm always keen to hear what he's got to say.
I want to see who the new teacher is.
Well, we know, don't we? We recruited him.
Let me introduce the newest member of our staff,
Oh yeah.
Horace Slughorn.
He's gonna be the dark arts teacher?
Professor Slughorn, I'm happy to say, has agreed to resume his old post as potions master. Meanwhile, the post of defense against the dark arts will be taken by Professor Snape.
Oh,
Oh,
he finally got the position he wanted.
I know. Interesting.
I feel like Dumbledore's done that strategically too. Everything that's going on now.
Once there was a young man who, like you, sat in this very hall, a student like any other. His name?
Tom Riddle.
Did you feel smart saying the name a second before it was said?
Dark forces attempt to penetrate this castle's walls.
How scary
In
would
the
that
end.
feel?
Their greatest weapon is you.
Draco. Wouldn't they be suspicious of Draco?
Well, they were checking his stuff, but
Yeah, but everyone was checked.
Yeah, but they've always played the long game. They're never just immediate.
Whose ring is that?
What you are looking at are memories. In this case, pertaining to one individual, Voldemort.
Wow. That'd be cool just to have all your memories stored
No
there.
way.
This vial contains the most particular memory of the day I first met him.
Oh my god, let's see it. Because he was quite ambitious in the last memory that we saw of him as Tom Riddle.
It'd be interesting to see how innocent he is or isn't.
Wow, I love how the drops form the memory physically.
Tom, you have a visitor.
How do you do, Tom?
Oh, if only he could have known at that point he'd become Voldemort.
I can make bad things happen to people who are mean to me.
Hmm.
Can make them hurt. If I want.
It's interesting
Who are
that
you?
where he was brought up
Well, I'm like
determines what magic he uses.
I'm different.
Prove it.
Didn't take much. Yeah, it looks dark even then.
I can speak to snakes too. They find me.
And now he knows how rare that is.
That's quite eye-opening. So yeah, he was mistreated as a kid, so you see that negative emotion in him straight away.
Over time, while here at Hogwarts, Tom Riddle grew close to one particular teacher. Can you guess who that teacher might be?
Snape?
Snape would have been young too.
True.
You see, Professor Slughorn possesses something I desire very dearly.
You said Professor Slughorn will try to collect me.
I did.
Do you want me to let him?
Oh, Harry's all in on this game. That's really interesting. Like no more children. Harry's now older. Dumbledore's being upfront with him, and they're game on.
I love how Harry's also willing to do what it takes as well. He's lost so much, so might as well fight for something that is important to him.
Something to drink?
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime, please.
Draco's very much a loner this year.
Has to be. Carry out his mission.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, 3 broomsticks and I go way back further than I care to admit. I can remember when it was 1 broomstick.
Oh.
I used to throw together the occasional supper party. A select student or 2. Would you be game?
I'd consider it an honour, sir.
And who else is going to be there? Draco, maybe?
God, a little bit.
A little bit? That's a lot. Oh, she did it on purpose, I think.
Oh, for him to do like the toothpaste.
Oh.
Interesting. I was gonna say, why is she all stressing?
Hermione. You gotta get your flirt game on, girl.
I warned her. I warned her not to touch it.
She's like possessed. Oh my
What
god.
the hell? Dude, that is fucking creepy, man.
Oh my god.
It's like
Just
horror vibes.
throwing her like a rag doll.
Why is it when something happens, it is always you 3?
I was thinking the same thing when I saw that as well.
Always.
If she was delivering that to Professor Dumbledore, she wasn't doing it knowingly.
Yes, she was cursed.
It was Malfoy.
I think so too. But what's Snape gonna say?
Your evidence?
I just know.
You just know.
He was never gonna let that slide.
How grand it must be to be the chosen one.
Oh shit. Snape, he does command presence. I do like his presence.
Maybe I did hex that bell girl. Maybe I didn't. What's it to you?
I swore to protect you.
Here we go.
I made the unbreakable vow.
Oh, he's squaring him up big time.
Let me assist you.
No!
Who's listening?
I was chosen. This is
Of course it was Harry. Oh, so now Harry's going to be onto both of them. I still don't know where Snape sits on this.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna get the wrong idea of Snape. I don't know. I just don't buy into the fact that, you know, Snape is fully bad.
What happens if you break an unbreakable vow? You die.
Wow.
That has a whole new meaning to keeping your word.
Voldemort has chosen Draco Malfoy for a mission.
I know it sounds mad.
Has it occurred to you, Harry, that Snape was simply pretending to offer Draco help so he could find out what he was up to?
Why does everyone doubt it?
I know, especially when his father's in Azkaban for it.
Dumbledore trusts Snape, therefore I do.
Dumbledore can make mistakes.
Okay, that's why I get why they're doubting.
I think from what you described, what you and Ron saw at the end of the summer, the object that Draco is so interested in is a vanishing cabinet.
Okay.
That's what we saw.
What happened to it? The one at Borgin and Burke's?
Nothing. It's still there.
Borgin and Burke's was, I think, that furniture store.
Yeah, so is it communicating between the two, maybe? I don't know. Oh, shit.
Damn. Of course she's here now. Harry, first one there.
Oh. Because Harry hates her for killing Sirius Black.
It's keeping everyone else in. I don't even let Harry go out. Oh, and Ginny. Why are you still mumbling on about that?
She's baiting him big time.
Makes me feel like he's not dead.
What the hell's coming for her? Oh, that guy. He's like a wolf man.
Oh, no.
Is he also a werewolf, maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Look at them go.
Respect to them. They're really advanced.
Oh, he's pulling her closer.
Oh, I love that level. It's cool.
Why are they ruining their home?
That's all the Weasleys had. Damn. Well, it's probably a warning as well. Anyone who's trying to plot against them, Voldemort knows.
Look sharp, Tom. Don't want to be caught out of bed after hours. Something on your mind, Tom?
Yes, sir.
There's always something on his mind.
I read something rather odd about a bit of rare magic. I thought perhaps you could illuminate me.
Here we go.
Beg your pardon? I don't know anything about such things, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Now get out of here at once, and don't let me ever catch you mentioning it again!
We didn't even get to hear it.
Oh, shit, and he just erupted.
He knew about it.
This is perhaps the most important memory I've collected. It is also a lie.
Right.
This memory has been tampered with.
Oh, so he didn't tell him off that way.
I asked you to get to know Professor Slughorn, and you have done so. Now I want you to persuade him to divulge his true memory.
How the hell is it going to do that?
You have no choice.
Just got to find a way.
You must not fail.
Damn, talk about pressure.
I know.
Aha! It isn't the Prince of Potions himself.
Prince of Potions. Maybe you know who the Half-Blood Prince is.
Well, you see, the other day I was in the library in the restricted section, and I came across something rather odd about a very rare piece of magic.
Oh, word for word.
But we don't know the rest of it.
Potions Master, Harry. I think your questions better be posed to Professor Snape.
Yes. He and I don't exactly see eye to eye, sir. What I mean to say is, well, he's not like you.
Oh, I've heard those words before.
Buttering him up a little bit.
Myself, I always strive to live within the light. I suggest you do the same.
Do you?
Is that what you told Tom Riddle, sir, when he came asking questions?
Damn, he went straight to the point.
He had no choice, remember? Gotta get out of him.
Dumbledore put you up to this, didn't he? Didn't he?
Say something smart.
Oh, Harry, that was so bad.
Damn.
Had ourselves a little late night snack, did we?
It was on your bed, the box. I just thought I'd try one.
Oh, like a love potion.
Oh.
Do you think she knows I exist?
I bloody well hope so. She's been snogging you for 3 months.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, this is like a truth.
Who are you talking about?
Something.
Romilda, of course.
Oh.
Romilda Vane.
Oh, because she was the one that was meant to set it up for Harry, you remember?
Oh, she
Was
said it to
specific
Harry.
the person.
I'm in love with her.
All right, fine. You're in love with her. Have you ever actually met her?
No. Can you introduce me?
Oh my god, Ron!
I'm sorry, sir. I wouldn't bother you if it weren't absolutely essential.
Where's Romilda?
What's the matter with Wemby?
Sneaky, sneaky Harry.
Okay.
I like it. The whole mood just changed.
I feel really bad.
You need a pick-me-up, my boy.
Oh wow, it's like from over the moon to like really dark and gloomy.
To life.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ron.
What happened? What?
No, I know. No, there's no way Ron's dead.
No, he's not.
Something's been done here.
Okay, he's alive. But what? But what actually happened? Like, that is so confusing.
You don't remember who gave you this bottle? Which, by the way, possesses remarkably subtle hints of licorice and cherry. When not polluted with poison.
Oh,
Actually, I intended to give it as a gift myself.
To whom, I might ask?
To you, headmaster.
Oh, damn. So someone planted that.
Well, no, someone had given him the bottle as a gift. You can't remember who.
Yeah,
And the
but the
bottles-
intention was to give it to someone as well. Just
Yeah.
like the necklace.
And why was he going to give it to Dumbledore? Was he under a spell that made him want to give
But
it to
that's what I'm
Dumbledore?
saying. Same
I
as the
know.
necklace. Like, they were meant to give it.
To Dumbledore, yeah.
No, to the headmaster with the girl.
The headmaster's Dumbledore.
Wow.
It's a bit much over there. Someone's trying to kill Dumbledore twice.
Yes. A bird now. So bird's gone. What does that mean?
And he was sent to Morgan and Burke. So my theory about it being like a
Connection.
is true.
Dead. What does that mean? Because he looks a little confused or like maybe like shocked.
Harry. That's Katie. Katie Bell.
The one with the necklace.
I know you're going to ask, Harry, but I don't know who cursed me. I've been trying to remember, honestly.
Professor's incoming, potion one.
Draco.
Oh no,
Malfoy.
never mind. It was Draco.
But they also want us to believe that as well, for sure. I don't know. I don't know when to give in to Harry Potter's like clues and when not to, because they're always there to.
Yeah. Well, I think I just don't try as hard as you to figure it out. I just go with it. Pudgey loves figuring stuff out, guys. It's you can probably tell by now.
Damn, you just feel so sorry for him, don't you?
Yeah, it's gone really dark. He's changed so much from last movie to this one.
Oh shit, straight out with it.
Damn, finally the rivals go at it. Not kids no more.
Oh, the one to use against enemies. Is that blood? Holy shit.
I don't think he knows what spell he used.
At least Snape's there to protect him.
And he has to.
And it's good that Harry understands why, or at least, you know.
I do feel for Malfoy, man. He's going through a lot now. Whatever he's been put up to, we've got it wrong and Harry's got it wrong. It's something else.
Yeah.
Take my hand.
Ginny just grew up out of nowhere.
I know. What'd you call it? Ginny. Ginny. Wow.
Too many names.
Guinea.
The room of requirement.
Oh, I had a feeling. So that's when he's been coming. The room of requirement.
We need to hide the Half-Blood Prince's book, where no one will ever find it, including you.
Surely they don't choose that cupboard.
Oh, if they do, that's so dumb.
Is that the bird in there?
It came back
It's a
to
black
life.
one though. No, it's a black one. Other one was white.
All right, close your eyes. That way you can't be tempted.
Ginny, don't put it in there.
I mean, theoretically, she shouldn't be able to put it in the wardrobe. She walked backwards, but I hope.
But the wardrobe's also open as well, so I don't know if...
I was waiting for that to happen too. The music just made it.
I knew when she said close your eyes.
Still no luck with Slughorn then, I take it? Luck.
Luck.
Oh, you can use the potion against him.
Smart.
I was wondering when that would come into play.
I'm going down to Hagrid's.
No, Harry, you've got to go and speak to Slughorn. We have a plan.
I know, but I've got a really good feeling about Hagrid's. I feel it's the place to be tonight.
Right.
Okay, interesting.
No one knows what you're doing, love.
Well, the potion might be, if it's the correct potion and not a spiked one, it might be guiding him to where he's going to get lucky. I don't know.
I mean, I hope so, but... Isn't it your desires?
Yeah, but we don't know how that looks like. Might just guide you.
Merlin's beard, Harry.
Yeah, you shouldn't be here.
Surely you realise I can't allow you to go roaming the grounds by yourself.
Well, then by all means, come along, sir.
Even the way he's standing is like hunched over.
It's all working out for him.
Good God. Dear fellow, however did you manage to kill it?
Kill it? Eldest friend he was.
Oh, the one that we saw in the earlier movies, I think.
Would you like me to say a few words?
Yes.
You had a family, I trust?
Oh, yeah.
I remember them all. But why did Harry want to come here?
Harry doesn't even know that.
Snapped in two, which was sad.
Oh, if he gets drunk now, might get some truth out of him.
I hope so.
I can't help you.
Why not? Just help us.
It would ruin me.
It's gonna ruin everyone.
I am the chosen one. Only I can destroy him, but in order to do so, I need to know what Tom Riddle asked you all those years ago in your office, and I need to know what you told him.
Come on. Spill the beans.
Be brave like my mother.
Oh.
Otherwise, you disgrace her.
Oh, damn.
Yes, fair enough.
This isn't how it is.
He's trembling. He's that afraid of the memory. Holy shit.
I mean, good job, Harry. Far out.
It's called, as I understand it, a Horcrux.
Horcrux.
I beg your pardon?
Why did he hide that?
A Horcrux is an object in which a person has concealed part of their soul.
Oh.
One splits one's soul and hides part of it in an object.
Oh,
Also, you
no.
are protected should you be attacked and your body destroyed.
In Harry.
No way.
I think.
In other words, you cannot die.
Well, he did it in the book as well, so I don't know which one they were actually referring to.
Killing rips the soul apart. It's a
Right.
violation against nature.
Oh, shit.
But
That's
why
interesting.
Lily then?
7. Merlin's beard, Tom. Isn't it bad enough to consider killing one person?
You would think so.
This is all hypothetical, isn't it, Tom? All academic.
I think he was wishing that it was.
Of course, sir.
Yeah, he knew better, but he was too afraid to tell anyone.
So he wanted to split it into 7. So maybe the book, in Harry, a few others, I don't know.
What are they exactly?
Could be anything. Most commonplace of objects. A ring, for example.
Oh, that was his ring. The book?
4 years ago, when you saved Ginny Weasley's life in the Chamber of Secrets, you brought me this. I knew then this was a different kind of magic.
Right.
And the ring?
Belonged to Voldemort's mother. Difficult to find.
Shit.
Even more
How'd they
difficult
get
to
that?
destroy.
Wow. So did he kill his mother as well?
And I think perhaps I may have found another.
Where?
This time, I cannot hope to destroy it alone.
Damn. So Dumbledore's hand's destroyed purely from the ring.
I feel sorry for Dumbledore that he has to ask Harry to, do something dangerous.
Has it ever crossed your brilliant mind that I don't want to do this anymore?
Whether it has or hasn't is irrelevant.
Interesting. He's pushing Snape beyond where he's happy to.
Maybe Dumbledore's making him make all these pacts and be, that spy still.
I promised you could accompany me, and I stand by that promise. But there's one condition. You must obey every command I give you without question.
Oh, damn.
I'm nervous for where they're going.
Should I tell you to run, you run.
Oh, no. We can't lose Dumbledore.
Me and save yourself, you must do so.
We can't lose you, Dumbledore. Not
Nervous for
today.
the last one.
Your word, Harry.
My word.
You better break it when we need ya. Is that the stone from the picture that he had in his room when he was at the orphanage? I feel like it's that place.
Voldemort will not have made it easy to discover his hiding place. He will put certain defenses in position.
Oh no, what can we expect now?
We'll definitely run into Voldemort this movie. We have to.
It's the boat. Oh no,
Is that a
what's under
body?
there?
Oh my
It's
god.
a hand. Oh my god.
Voldemort is one dark individual. He has done some twisted magic.
It has to be drunk. All of it has to be drunk. You remember the conditions on which I brought you with me?
Oh no.
It's your job, Harry, to make sure I keep drinking this potion. Even if you have to force it down my throat.
Oh wow. Dumbledore's prepared to give everything to this.
Professor. Professor.
After one sip.
He just drink all of that.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Imagine oh my god. I wouldn't be able to give it to him.
Wow. This is hard to watch.
Don't make me.
This is Dumbledore brought to his knees.
No.
I promise I'll do what you say. I promise.
Come on.
Please.
Damn, dude, it's breaking me watching him like that.
Order.
Oh no, from where? No, 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 no. Nah.
Aguamenti.
Order.
Oh wow, you can't scoop it. I don't think the other water's gonna be good for ya. Oh my god. I knew something would grab him. Oh, they're like all dead bodies or something.
Holy shit.
Tell me they're coming
Dumbledore's
to collect Dumbledore.
Oh my
No
god.
way. Oh my god.
There's no way all these dead people are people he's killed.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him. Oh shit.
Dumbledore got his wand.
Oh,
that is ridiculous.
that's sick. And he had to overcome all of that as well, just to protect him. Oh
He
my
really
God.
is a legendary man.
That is some Gandalf shit right there. He looks so scared. Oh shit, they're all entering.
Oh no, he's let them all in?
Oh god. Now what?
And Dumbledore's weekend of all the times.
Severus. Severus is who I need. Wake him. And then what happened?
He trusts Snape that much. Well, then I trust him too.
Harry, do as I say.
Oh my god.
Trust me.
We all trust him, don't we?
I do, but I'm worried about this.
Draco's going up.
Draco, you are no assassin.
How do you know what I am? I've done things that would shock you.
Oh, I doubt it.
Forgive me, Draco. I cannot help feeling these actions are so weak that your heart can't really have been in them.
Yeah, true.
Dumbledore knew all along, not surprised.
You're not alone. There are others.
Oh no, they've all come for him.
I have to do this.
Damn, dude.
I have to kill you.
And he doesn't
Rough.
want
He's
to.
gonna kill me.
Oh.
Look what we have here.
Oh, dude, Dumbledore could take them all if he had his wand.
Well done, Draco.
Ugh, yuck, go away.
He doesn't have the stomach, just like his father.
Oh.
Yeah, why does it have to be him?
Finish him in my own way.
Just like his father, though.
He's there with him too.
No.
Yes. All right, let's go, Snape.
Oh
Does
shit.
he reveal his true colors now?
Please. Avada Kedavra.
I feel like that's what Dumbledore asked him for.
What?
The way he said please was like, do it. I don't know what spell he cast.
Yeah. And especially to take that burden off Draco, but that one is one of the unforgivable. Like, unless they concealed it somehow and he's not dead, I don't know.
Fight back! You coward, fight back!
No. He belongs.
Oh man, this hurts. Harry's reaction kills me. Based on Snape's expression, I think there's a lot more to it.
I think so too. He just needs to play his game.
Second center!
Oh. That's the one that he used on Draco before.
Yeah, it is too. Shit.
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter.
No!
Is that his
what?
ball?
I'm the half-blood prince.
No! What the hell? I did not see that coming. He is the half-blood prince. So what does that mean? He can't be dead. There's no way. I'm not having it.
I think he is. I'm hoping he's not, but I don't know what to trust with magic.
Did Dumbledore split his soul off and maybe survive some way? I don't know. But he would have had to kill
Interesting
someone.
theory. Or did he have to die to destroy what he drank? That was one of the objects, maybe. I don't know. Damn, dude, it's ripping me.
Why can we never accept it? Sirius Black, Dumbledore. We just hold on to this hope, don't we? I'm just waiting for his eyes to open or
Blink,
something.
I know, so was I. He's empty office.
Oh yeah, because he was reaching for the wand earlier. I don't know. I have hope.
You should know, Professor Dumbledore. You meant a great deal to him.
Oh man, it's ripping me up even more when I hear this shit.
It's fake. Open it.
What do you mean it's fake?
To the Dark Lord. I know I will be dead long before you read this, but I want you to know that it was I who discovered your secret.
Oh god.
R.A.B. R.A.B.
R.A.B. Do we know anyone?
No.
Who's R.A.B.? We have to remember those initials. Will we remember? Probably not.
I'm not coming back, Hermione. I've got to finish whatever Dumbledore started.
Damn, no more school. Now it's like game on.
Always admired your courage, Harry. But Sometimes you can be really thick.
They're not leaving you. Oh, is that Dumbledore's
Yeah, it
painting?
is.
Oh, is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't remember the name of the bird.
Damn, it's like a new dawn is given thanks to Dumbledore's sacrifice.
I actually really like this movie. I think specifically because there was so much mystery and things like that. And they didn't focus too much on the trickiness of it all. I mean, it was definitely within it. But I think what I liked most was Snape. Even though he wasn't like a fully fledged like main character in this, he did play a big part. And I've always been intrigued by Snape. And
Love the plot twist of the way that we'll delve into it, but I love the way they've done him. You almost don't know what side is on. They've played both sides so well.
Deep down, I know what side. I feel, anyways.
I also really like this movie. I think it was by far the darkest, the most gripping, because, I mean, they've all been good. A lot of them have been good anyway, last few especially, with having a gripping mystery to tell. But this one was just from start to finish. You know, there was just mystery. We had Draco was almost contrasting Harry and Harry's relationship with Dumbledore and trying to get the professor's memories, and the way the whole movie was just done as at large just had you going from scene to scene, wondering what's going to come next, constantly thinking. It was interesting. It felt like an investigation into trying to figure out the past and relate it to the present.
I think there's just so much in this movie. Like, well, let's start off with Snape. All right. I feel like with him, just deep down, he's a good, like, even Draco, right? I just see them as good people, you know, maybe not the best upbringing or whatever, right? Maybe not the best choices. And I don't know who Dumbledore was speaking about when he said, you know, I had a student, you know, long ago, didn't make the best choices. Was it
True, it could
Voldemort?
be Snape as well.
Could be Snape. It could be whoever. But deep down, I feel like he's a good person, maybe the wrong decisions. And he's trying to rectify that now, but he said it himself to Dumbledore, like, I don't want to be put in this position. Like, I don't want to be doing this anymore. Have you ever thought of that?
You know what I just thought of? I don't know if this is too far-fetched. Because I can't help... Look, there's one thing that might annoy some of you guys for our reactions, which is that the 2 deaths we've had of recent, because the whole magic loophole thing, we're both like, are they really dead? And it might not be giving the best reaction of believing that death, but it's just, unfortunately, how our brains are working.
Yeah.
With this whole magical thing. Now, I'm 90% convinced Dumbledore's dead, but I don't feel like it's without a reason, without him leaving something behind, right? Okay. However, I just thought of, because I was going to say this, before this interaction, we did see a discussion with Snape and Dumbledore talking.
Yeah.
And Snape was like, I don't want to do this. You can't make me, like, you know, no more. And he goes, you agreed to it, you will do it. Now, I was just thinking, okay, it was about being Voldemort's spy. Yeah. But then I can't help but have this feeling when Dumbledore died, or before he died, because the way he said, please, it was like, fulfill my request. Now, I don't know if it was to kill him or to maybe charm him and he's put him away, something. Yeah. But, and because he has so much trust in Snape, and I do trust in Dumbledore, and Dumbledore was always one step ahead.
Yeah.
He did trust Snape. Now, Snape was caught in a bind too, and I imagine he would have told Dumbledore that he has to protect Draco. He's bound by, what was it, an oath?
Yeah.
So
unbreakable.
An unbreakable oath. So he couldn't not protect him because he will die. It was like a win-win. I don't know if I'm going too far-fetched here, but I feel like
I feel the same thing, but I'm just wondering, like, the end part of, like, so when we're in Voldemort's lair, I guess, I saw Dumbledore with his wand, and I feel like something happened there, and then later Harry focused on his wand.
No, Dumbledore's trying to reach his wand.
No, but...
I'm not sure about that one. That one to me was like, it was just because he was very injured and taken aback, and it was his bad hand too, and he was trying to reach for it. But then once he got it, I don't know, did he see something drinking that water? Did that... I mean, Harry's saying it was a fake, it was all a waste. Was it? I don't know. Or did Dumbledore see something?
I don't think it was all a waste. I don't believe. I don't know. There's just,
I think it's just a coincidence that... No, I think it can't be just a coincidence that Snape was having a talk to Dumbledore
No.
before, and Dumbledore still trusted him beyond anyone.
Yeah.
And then
Because afterwards, that's when he goes, "Oh, find Snape. Only Snape. Don't speak to anyone else." So, and then Snape just appears. Yeah, I fully trust Snape. I think.
we didn't get. I thought we'd get some memories from Snape or Dumbledore or something in this. We didn't. We got some memories from the new professor, but we didn't get as many as we thought. Like the story still really eludes us.
Yeah, in a way, we kind of did through the Half-Blood Prince book. Like, we kind of get to see the spells that he was using. We just don't know why. How was he so knowledgeable? Like, all these little things.
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting memories in that way. If that makes sense.
Very interesting. So the Half-Blood Prince was Snape.
So, Half-Blood. So, does that just mean that he was like, I don't know, one parent was Muggle and then one was all half Muggle, half.
Yeah, it could be. And was he like Voldemort's chosen one in a way or something at some point in time? I don't know.
Because the teacher, I don't remember his name, that new teacher called Harry a prince, but a potions prince. So I don't know if that just means, oh, they're really good at it.
Interesting. And you had an interesting theory with the, what's it called? The Hex or something?
Yeah.
Anyway,
the hex core or something.
the spell that Tom used to split his soul apart
Yeah.
and do all that stuff. And you were saying, did Dumbledore maybe do something like that? That's a possibility too.
And that's what I was thinking. Like, did Snape put a charm or whatever, and that's where I was going with the wand a little bit. Like, that was my theory with the wand. Maybe he put himself in the wand at that point in time when he was reaching for it. But then who did he murder? Because you have to murder someone. So I'm not too sure.
It's true. It's true also. Damn, I really thought we were going to see another Dumbledore versus Voldemort showdown in this, but I guess they satisfied that last movie. We didn't see Voldemort again in this, so it's interesting how they'll give him a bit of us, and then he'll elude us for a while. It makes you like, holy shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot happened, man. It's so I'm not even going back to Sirius. I'm still, because we saw his soul, I'm still holding out hope that he might be alive.
I know. You guys are probably hating us right now.
Yeah,
but-
sorry. I'm not sure. As for Dumbledore, I feel like there's a chance we might see him again somehow. Like, did he put himself in a charm? Will we? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Essentially, what we're getting at is we feel like there's something there, but we obviously could be completely wrong.
The death just gives me Gandalf vibes.
Yeah.
Where it's like it just happened too suddenly, and you're almost like there must be more.
He knew it was going to do it.
Yeah, he was too calm with that whole endeavor. Like, he didn't even try and fight back. I mean, people could say he was injured, whatever, but surely he could bring his wand. We've seen this is one of the most powerful wizards around. He was letting it play out, it looked like to me.
Yeah.
And he wanted Harry to watch. He said, stay below.
Yeah. Yeah, because he knew exactly what was that. Stay below, watch. I know I'm going to die.
They're really good, aren't they? They've somehow, every movie, they have increased the mystery, and you feel like even now as we talk, I've got a whole bunch of theories, but I don't really know what's correct.
No.
We're just in the dark,
Throwing
because
stuff out there.
the more you find, the more you go, okay, that was way off, and it's just they've kept this mystery going the whole time. Like,
So the reason why I'm usually good at predicting things in general is because after a while there are patterns. You know, one's brain can only, that's how a brain works, off patterns. So when you're writing a script or directing something, there are patterns within your work. And that's why people have certain styles. Whereas this, you think you figured out the pattern and then they just go completely left field.
yeah.
So
It's funny, in the first 2 or 3, you're like, oh, okay, I've seen the pattern. It's like, no, you're not. No, you
I
aren't.
wasn't.
They've really like, yeah. I mean, they didn't even play on the whole, who was the professor of dark arts this time again? Oh, Snape.
Snape.
So, interestingly enough, he did kind of betray them, but we don't know. We don't think he betrayed them yet.
So what's interesting is Draco as well. So what we know is, I feel like after his father, Voldemort then entrusted Draco. But I want to know why specifically that bloodline. Why them? Because they had so many other people. Like, why is it that, you know, next in line? He had so many older people that, why is he the chosen one?
Does he have an older brother?
No.
No, so he's the oldest one from the father.
Yeah, I know, but why couldn't it have been Bellatrix? Like she's older, she's been around for longer. Draco is like new to this.
Yeah. Who's Bellatrix? I'll be honest, I don't remember the name. Before I was born, I don't know.
Sirius's cousin. The one that killed Neville's parents.
Oh, no, but he still needed to replace the empty slot because, as I said, Lucius is in Azkaban. We saw that in the newspaper. So the next heir is the son. Like, replace that missing spot. He's already got Bellatrix. He's got a certain amount of Death Eaters.
Yeah.
So Draco's filling in the...
That doesn't explain anything. Why do you need a certain amount of Death Eaters? And then why specifically that bloodline is the point? Why does that have to carry out certain tasks?
I don't think it's that, to be honest. I think it was one, a way of him proving his loyalty to him. Two, he was somebody already in Hogwarts because he was working from the inside the whole time. He's the one that literally got them to transport because Hogwarts had put a massive barrier up.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems pretty straightforward to me. And I just think he was the son of somebody who'd sworn. He's like, your family's already been loyal to me and I've already got you in my palm of my hand. You will serve me or there'll be consequences, you know? And Draco was already showing dark tendencies too, so he was probably weak and vulnerable. Someone like Harry would rather die than do that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that far-fetched.
All right. I'll have that in the back of my head. But
sometimes you're too smart for your own good.
no, I just feel like there's something more there, you know? But anyways, so he's chosen. Obviously, Draco, I feel like a Snape, like he wants to, like he couldn't kill Dumbledore. And at that point in time, I feel like protecting Draco was to kill Dumbledore. And Dumbledore wanted to protect Draco as well. I feel like he knew that it would come to that because he obviously knew that he did the poison in the drink.
You're saying for Snape?
I'm saying for Draco.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it was also I'm getting a bit confused with what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's very like a complex storyline, isn't it? So what I'm trying to say is Dumbledore knew that Draco did the drink and the necklace.
Yes.
So he knew that he was the culprit, Voldemort's next, you know, whatever you want to call it. Then
I imagine he also knew about Snape's oath.
Yes.
And so what we said before, that is sort of a win-win. This was the best scenario of all three.
Yeah.
As to what the agenda, because Dumbledore wouldn't do it without a purpose, that'll be interesting to find out. And now, so Harry's saying he's not coming back to school. He's going to go off and sort this all out. So
the
we know
Horcruxes or something.
Yeah, so I know the next movie is like a Infinity War 2 Endgame kind of thing. It's part 1. So that'll be interesting. And Hogwarts now seems very vulnerable without Dumbledore. He was the main protector.
Yeah.
He was the one thing that kept Voldemort at bay. So I feel like Hogwarts is not going to be safe. Maybe we'll get a lot more adventure in the next one too.
Yeah, like outside of the school walls.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that one was a fake one, the Horcrux. That necklace. And the note inside, but who was that?
Yeah, well, that'll be interesting too, because the note was addressed to Voldemort, assuming he would find it.
An R.A.B. Do we know anyone? I feel like we do, but it's hidden. Almost like Tom Riddle was hidden.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like we can figure it out at this stage.
R.A.B. could be more than one person as well.
Could be. Pudgey, I know your brain wants to figure it out so badly. We're just not going to figure it out right now.
Anyway, so that's interesting as well. Like, someone is one step ahead. Anyways. My brain's going to be ticking for the next few hours.
So I'm guessing the whole point of what Draco was experimenting with, sending things back and forth, was because, well, to make sure that they could transport people there safely. I don't know. They obviously had their doubts because they kept testing.
Well, it was...
One bird died. Then you were saying a different bird survived. Did they figure out a way once the bird survived? They knew they
like
could
the
make
black
the trip.
Magic.
Yeah, I don't know. There was something that they figured out.
Maybe it was just they were trying to figure things out, and then that's how they could come through it eventually.
Yeah. And we know with Draco, the thing is, he's always been a coward. He's darker in this movie, but he's not like Voldemort in that sense where I can't see him commit. He likes doing stuff, but then as soon as it gets sort of dark, he wimps out. So I can't see his heart fully being committed to a dark cause. But we know he's been sort of forced into this.
And isn't that horrible? Like, his mother and I'm sure his father are pushing this on him. And you can just see, man, like, no wonder why the guy bullied everyone in Hogwarts, because imagine how his parents would have treated him. He would have felt like he had some power back, you know?
He's born into the worst family.
Poor guy. It's funny, someone that you don't feel sorry for initially, and you're just like, ha ha ha, you know, we turned you into a ferret and
Yeah.
all these things.
No,
Now you just, you
this-
get more depth.
This movie, I definitely saw the lone soldier. You know, he was just very alone,
Yeah.
harboring the burdens of his father and the burdens of dark events that transpired way before his time, and you could just see that him dealing with it. And so it was, if our hunch on Snape is correct, and I think it is, then very honourable of Snape, because he's been sort of looking out for Harry and now he's looking out for Draco. But how this all ties in, I really want to see Snape's memories. I want to see more of them so badly.
Because I feel like Draco is mirroring Harry right now. You know, they're off on their alone journeys, but Harry has friends who are willing to be there for him. Draco just was like very alone.
Ended up alone, yeah.
Yeah, and you see they both carry these burdens, but on opposite ends of the spectrum. And now it's their choices, like you know, Dumbledore has been saying, and I think Sirius actually said, you know, we all have that light and dark, and it's the choices that define you. So it's gonna be.
It was
interesting.
no, it was a new professor. Did he set this
Oh,
movie?
okay. No, it was last movie that it was.
Oh, because it still said this movie too in one of the potion classes or something.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Sirius said it when he was showing his house and stuff, that wallpaper.
Okay. Well, as you can tell, guys, anyway, we're obviously overwhelmed. There's a lot of interesting stuff to delve into, a lot of mysteries. We've given you a lot of our theories, where we're at. And honestly, I teared up there with Dumbledore. Like, at the beginning, I was sort of in shock. Like, is this a trick? I was trying to absorb it. But then when everyone was really getting upset, like, I was tearing up and, you know, it was weighing heavy on my chest. And it's definitely very sad. But there's still a part of, I think, both of us that's just waiting that there's more to that.
Holding out hope.
Interaction. It's either going to be a good payoff or the death of us. Just
no.
Not, you know, it's going to hit very different. If we're all wrong on all this, then upon a rewatch, it'll hit harder. It'll be like, no, this is actually it. Because it was this movie between Dumbledore and Harry was very nice. Their relationship really flourished. There was no secrets.
I know, compared to last movie where he was avoiding him the whole movie.
Yeah, no, they trusted each other. They worked together until the very end. They protected each other, you know, and they really built a friendship. He even said, Harry, my friend, you know, not my student. It was nice. So I would suck if this is it.
You're getting me emotional now.
So what do you want more with those two? I wanted Dumbledore to see Harry grow up. I wanted Dumbledore to see Harry fulfill his chosen one destiny. Like, I want him to grow, you know? Harry's still a teenager, and if he's already alone, it sucks.
Well, I'm just intrigued to find out what each Horcrux is. I mean, I just do have this feeling that Harry is one of them. And maybe that's why, I don't know. Like, is that what the scar symbolizes? Is that why he survived it? I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, the scar could be one. There's a lot to it. To it. We're very interested. So the next two movies we've got, as you guys know, are probably the big ones. I'm expecting the next one to be like an Infinity War, where we're left on a pretty cliffhanger, but like the good guys lose. It's dark. It leaves like, holy shit, how are we gonna come back from this? That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
And then the last one will be the big payoff.
I can't believe our journey's ending so soon.
Oh, it is crazy. It is still crazy to me that we've come this far. Like 6 movies in, from the first movie, you would never anticipate that it would get this serious, this dark, and this mysterious.
I know.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our reaction to this movie. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this movie. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys back for Harry Potter Movie 7.
See you guys.